Hello, it's Ashley here from Paper&Twine and welcome to some coffee shop drivel. Barry's got a cob on. Yeah, he has. Barry's got a cob on. Give him your order. He needs keeping busy. I'll tell you about Barry in a bit. Had a very busy morning this morning so far, and it has been brightened up by the receipt of some Happy Mail. Here is a little hint of what's inside. So this big box has arrived for me today, all the way from America, and I know who it's from because it's got their name and address on the box and the customs label. But I just wanted to show you how much postage this person has paid. That's crazy. So this is from the lovely Mindy, aka Slice of Life, here on YouTube. I will leave her channel linked down below. She's a real gem. Let's have a look and see what's inside. So everything came very well packaged in this bubble wrap. I love bubble wrap, don't you? Oh yes, I love it. And we've got some gifts and cards. So there's a little gift for Blue from Sadie. If you don't know, Mindy's got a gorgeous rescue dog called Sadie. Let's open Blue's little... No, we should do cards first. I've got a card here and I've got a very belated Christmas wish. Oh look, have a merry, merry, merry Christmas. I shall save that to put up next year. I love penguins. And it says, wishing you lots of fun, lots of play and lots of smiles on Christmas Day. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Chris, Mindy and Sadie, Slice of Life. Dear Ashley, I am so sorry this is late. I've had it for almost 2 months. Finally, I feel brave enough to post it. Mindy, bless her. Mindy isn't a crafter. I think she does like various things like colouring, and she was very creative in a job that she used to do, but she's an excellent cook and she does a lot of cooking on her channel. So if food is your thing, go and check her out. And then we've got this, so these lovely puffy stickers on. Those might have to come off and be reused for something else. Aren't they fabulous? Oh, look at the glitter on that. And it says, thank you. Nice things just seem to bloom from you. Thanks so much. You truly brightened my holiday. Oh, dear Ashley, thank you so much for the lovely Christmas gifts. You are so awesome. I see you crafting skills taking you to great heights this year. Love, Mindy. Bless. That's really kind. And we've got more of these stickers inside, which is lovely. Now we can get onto the gifts. Let's open Blue's first. I don't know where Blue is. She has been sitting on my paper trimmer for a lot of the morning as I've been crafting, but she's gone to hide somewhere, I think, now. So let's have a little look and see what this is. Ah! Colourful Springs cat toy jouet pour chat 10-pack paquet de 10. There are indeed 10 in there, so we'll have to have a look and see what they do. You've made the perfect choice. All Spot brand cat toys are designed to appeal to your cat's natural instinct for play and exercise, so they're sure to keep your cat healthy and happy. I'm not going to put you through the French of that. That's really kind. Thank you, Sadie. Blue says meow. Now, ooh, what to open first? This is lovely paper, isn't it? Beautifully wrapped as well. Beautifully wrapped. And I go and rip it and rend it and tear it. Oh. 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 She believed she could, so she did. That's lovely. So I could have that on one of my shelves if I ever have a D-stash and have a tidy up. I'm going to pop it on my windowsill for now, just by my sidekick, so that I can look at it and think of you, Mindy. That's lovely. Thank you. It's nice saying that, isn't it? Ah, this is well wrapped up. Oh, it is in a polystyrene. Oh, I think I know what it might be. I think it might be a pot or something like that. Let's have a look. Oh, I might need to come in with the scalpel, just do some surgery here to separate these two portions and try not to stab myself. This is so nice. I needed a bit of cheering up today. I'm not going to go into why, but yeah, life is very complicated at the moment, so this is just the thing. I'm so crafty, I sweat glitter. Look at that. That is amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, thank you so much, Mindy. I shall make a cup of coffee in that when I've drunk this one, because it's a 2 cup of coffee day today, that's for sure. That is so kind of you, Mindy. I really was not expecting you to send me anything, and you know, I didn't send you something just so you'd send me something back. It was, you know, I sent you a Christmas present because I wanted to send you a Christmas present, and it's so lovely that you've thought of me. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I do think that this is going to be a very long video because I'm squeezing in lots of little bits and pieces. I might have to get Barry to get me a second coffee actually, because this one I'm halfway through and it's tepid. I've got Gladys out of a box and she's not behaving. I'm very hot. It's very sunny at the moment, which we shouldn't moan about, should we? But I'm all of a fluster. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. What can I tell you? I've been doing loads of crafting, trying to keep up with challenges that I've committed myself to, as well as all these crafty commissions. Here is my Handmade by Abbigale designer sheet. So I'm going to do my Handmade by Abbigale designer sheet a little bit late in the month. I think this month people have been doing Valentine's themes. So I'm going to keep mine kind of feminine and pink. I think I've got some ideas of what I'm going to do. I'm going to aim to do a double-sided sheet, and I've just picked out some inks in soft colours. I've got Tattered Rose, Milled Lavender. I've got a range of pinks. I've got Worn Lipstick, Spun Sugar, Picked Raspberry. I've got that in the Distress Ink and the Oxide. I've got Antique Linen and Kitsch Flamingo. I've also got, if I want to add a little pop of colour, Festive Berries. And as I say, I'm going to aim to do a double-sided sheet, so I'm going to pop you on fast forward and we'll see what happens. So here is the finished 12 by 12. Just bring it up so you can hopefully see the little bit of sparkle from the white pearl cosmic shimmer. You see that there? Quite grungy, but in a feminine kind of way. So that's side A and that's side B. And I'm going to make something with it now, and I'll come back and show you what I've made. So here is what I have made. I'm battling a little bit with sunlight. Yes, it's either too bright or too dark, and I've got my wire hanging down. Anyway, yeah, so I've used the whole 12 by 12 sheet, but actually you could make this out of any size square. I think 10 by 10 works well, and then you've got some scraps left over you could make some tags with. And I took inspiration from this. I think it is from Paper Inspiration. I'm not sure. She's got a whole playlist on how to use 12 by 12 papers, and this is really sweet because you do get to see both sides. So I've got kind of fairly plain, you could journal on this, and then we've got our more patterned side here. I'll see if I can find the video and link it down below for you, but then we've got a little closure here, and you've got a little secret journaling spot. So I've just used a little bit of Tim Holtz ephemera, and obviously this is one piece here I've just folded in half and just stuck another little bit there. Kind of ties in with the antique linen. I've just stamped a sentiment there. Every experience makes you grow, and I've done it in antique linen because I didn't want it to take over. And then stuck this little piece of ephemera down, and then you just, yeah, so you can load it with as much ephemera as you like. Here's one of my jigsaw pieces, and I quite like how her little legs stick out like that. I've got some more little journaling cards here that blend in quite nicely, and some more here, and tags, and some more journaling cards and tags, just to give you an idea of what you can put in. And I've picked kind of pink and neutrals, so it all blends in nicely. Obviously you can use pre-made double-sided paper for this. I've used quite thick card, which is why I've got some creasing, but I actually don't mind that. If you were clever, you could stitch around your edges if you were that way inclined, but I think that's quite a nice little gift. So we'll go back up top now. So I hope you like what I have made there. I'm quite pleased with it actually. And while we're in the crafting zone, I don't know why I'm talking like that. While we're in the crafting zone, here is my ATC swap hosted by woollysteph. Hello, it's Ashley here from Paper&Twine, and as I'm filming this, it is February the 16th. I'm here today to show you my ATC swap hosted by the lovely woollysteph for March the 1st. And judging by the address, this is from Diane, the lovely Diane Cross, Dabblings in Crafts. We were swapped together for the March the 1st swap. How many times can I say swap? But look at this gorgeous envelope. Really dramatic paper. I don't know where the paper's from. Diane, if you're watching, perhaps you could tell me. But it's got some of my favourite flowers on it. Anemones. I absolutely love anemones and pansies. A little thank you sticker there. So, she hasn't received mine yet, so obviously I won't be putting this up until she has. I've had this a while. I haven't opened it because I didn't want to be influenced in what I made for her before I opened this. So let's have a look and see what we've got inside. And the paper is stunning. I'm wondering if this is the Midnight Garden collection from Prima. I wonder if Diane has bought this from Show Us Some Own Crafts. Perhaps you could let me know. Anyway, we'll pop that out of the way because I don't want to show our addresses. Dream of the magical things. Look at this. This is rather lovely. Love that. We've got some little butterflies. And yes, handmade by Diane Cross. And it's a lovely, lovely royal blue colour. Let's just take that out in case there's any... Oh, there's something Something has come off inside. Oh, it's a little bit of turquoise bead. Okay, so it says, hi Ashley, please find enclosed my ATC for the hashtag wsatcswap. I hope you like what I've made. The background is made from a beautiful masterboard envelope that Amanda from Cooking Up Crafts sent to me for our masterboard challenges. With my very best wishes, Diane. So I'll leave Diane link down below. I'll leave Cooking Up Crafts down below as well. I think she's in America. And obviously I'll leave woollysteph down below. I'm sure I shall love it. It's a shame that this little bit of stone has come off. I don't think I'm going to be able to salvage that. Never stop dreaming. Gosh, there's so much going on here. Let's take it out of the wrapper. So we've got some kind of mesh ribbon. I've got something a little bit similar to this that I bought from Villeroy and Bosch. It's not Villeroy and Bosch. Who's the ribbon maker? If I can think, I'll put it on the screen here. Just begin with V. There's one in London and there's one in Bath, and I got some black and I didn't know what to do with it, but that's a really good idea. So here's the masterboard. Oh gosh, there's a bit of embossing, fine silver embossing on there as well, and the colours are really gorgeous. And that looks like a little bit of script stamping, and it's layered onto some dark blue card. This looks like it's been heat embossed with clear embossing powder to give that kind of faux enamel glaze. We've got a little leaf and a little bit of turquoise stone, which just blends beautifully with that background colour. Lovely. The only masterboard I've done is with that washi tape when I did my cross spire. Let's have a look, and it says Dreaming by Diane Cross, Dabblings in Crafts, February 2022. Background paper by Amanda Clemens, Cooking Up Crafts, hashtag wsatcswap. That's lovely. That's really interesting actually, because we've kind of got similar colours. So I haven't decorated this envelope yet. It's just paper from the Works, one of those, or it might be the range, one of those. I can't get my words out today. I do apologise. I'm battling with a little bit of cold. Hopefully by the time I put this up, I'll have recovered. It might have been from the range if it wasn't from the Works. Anyway, this is the card that I've made, and I've done a background with salvaged patina, peacock feathers, and a little bit of salty ocean. This is on watercolour card, and I've die cut some stars. I've got a set of nesting stars with torn edge, and I've put the Stars Are Always Shining, which is a Tim Holtz clipping, and then some embellishments. These are from Trinity Stamps, Bubble Bath I think they're called. I've just raised the stars up. There's a little bit of silver cosmic shimmer powder as well, and then I've gone through with a little bit of a stencil in Salty Ocean just to make that pop a little bit. So I don't know whether you can see the little bit of shimmer. I haven't written the card yet. Just put my stamp on the back, and then I've used some of the cosmic. I've used some of the Craft Consortium paper. I've got a 6x6 paper pad, which is perfect for envelopes for ATCs because I think you need 5.5. And this is the ATC that I've made. Interesting that we've both got a dangly element on ours, isn't it? So I've encapsulated a little bit of vellum. I've got this little book of printed vellum pieces that I showed on a stash ages ago. I think it was from Gretel Creates. Yeah, I think the vellums come from China, but I've just done a very simple inky background. I think it was with wild honey and a little bit of very pale mauve lawn, and there's a little bit of tumbled glass or something in there as well. And then I've just stenciled through one of my Lavinia stencils. I don't think I even inked up the brush, and then I've threaded through this little flower with some beads on, and I put "Follow your dreams, they know the way," which is actually a Sizzix stamp. It's a sentiment stamp I bought from Hazel. It was in her reduced bargain bin last time I went, and there's some really lovely sentiments on it. As I said, just threaded some beads on, and then on the back I've just put "Follow your dreams, 1 of 1, February 2022, made for Diane Cross, hashtag wsatcswap by Ashley from Paper&Twine." So I just need to get the card written and get this in the post, and when I know that Diane has received my ATC, I will upload this video. I hope everybody is well, and if you do like this content, please do consider subscribing. Very varied content on this channel, but I hope you're all well. Please stay safe, and I'll be back soon. Take care now. Bye. So I did tell you it was going to be a long one, didn't I? Wasn't that card and ATC from Diane lovely? I'll leave Diane linked down below, and I'll leave woollysteph linked down below. If you don't know who they are, you've been living under a rock, or you're new to me. If you're new to me, welcome. What else can I tell you? Yeah, very busy, very, very busy. Lots and lots going on, you know, in all aspects of my life. I suppose a bit of good news is that the school that I was doing the teaching assistant supply for, I don't know whether I've said this already. On the Friday that I finished, I went and said goodbye to the cover manager, and I went, "Bye, that's me done. Bye, thanks." You know, and she said, "Are you not coming back after half term?" And I said, "Well, I haven't been asked." And she said, "Oh, that's naughty. I've been on to the agents and asked them if you'd come back." She said, "We haven't filled the vacancy yet." I think they've had a round of interviews and didn't like anybody and didn't appoint. So yeah, I'm going back for the foreseeable future, Monday, Thursday, Friday, which will be useful because it's a bit of crafting money. Don't tell Mr. Paper&Twine, but you know, I can feel a big Tim Holtz spend coming on. In fact, I've heard that his paper pads are not going to be made anymore, so I'm going to be scouring the internet to get what I can. Shh, don't tell anybody. Anyway, yeah, so I will be back in school Monday. I feel a bit of a fool because I said goodbye to the kids that I was doing one-to-one with. Oh, that's, you know, somebody else be with you after half term. And in fact, it's really sad. One girl said, "Oh, wish you were in all of my lessons, miss." Yeah, so I'm sorry if I've said this already. I can't keep up with what I've said and what I've not. But our house is looking like a bomb's hit it at the moment. Every single room, apart from our bedroom, is pretty clear, is full of boxes. Out of our loft, but also a lot of stuff from my in-laws, sorting through old photographs and things, and lots and lots of things have come to light. And here's a photo of me. I think that was the year I got married, but just to show you how thick my hair used to be. I was probably in my cups there, looking at it. It's at my parents' house, a Christmas party, Boxing Day party. I'd have been about 30 there, I guess. Yeah. But it's nice just seeing all that curly hair. It was a perm, it wasn't naturally curly. But then something's come to light from Pete's parents. So he did computer science at A-level, and it was a very, very new subject. And he came to our school for the sixth form to do it. It was what they called a consortium subject. And he's found these that he did. I don't know whether he did them at A-level or whether he did them at home on his own or whether it was for O-level. I don't know. But just basic computer programming. And he's done a picture of Snoopy. I better not show that too long in case it's copyright. And this is one he did of himself. Reminds me a little bit of David Cassidy. Do you remember the artist David Cassidy? Yeah, so that was him as a teenager. Yeah, bless him. So I'm going to put those safe for him. And then out of our loft, I don't know, there's about 20 cross-stitch pictures. I went through a phase of being absolutely mad on cross-stitch. And I dread to think how much I spent on framing. A lot of the kits themselves weren't expensive, but, you know, I spent a lot on framing. And this is one. This is one of the early ones that I did. before Pete and I were together actually, and it is very, very old, but it was a Liberty kit, and it was this little element here, and then what I did to kind of make it bigger, sorry, you're getting blasted by the sun, I did this little border around, and then I had this actual fabric, Liberty fabric, in my stash, and I made like a little patchwork border, and then did another border of cross stitch around it and my initials ACP. On a lot of pictures I put the date as well, but God, there's a dead spider on there. Yeah, so the actual patchwork bit of fabric isn't done particularly well. It's not particularly straight, but yeah, I love that. I don't know what to do with these. I think they're going to be charity shopped. I don't think it's worth me selling them on Etsy or not Etsy, on eBay. They're not going to fetch very much, are they? And yeah, but the house that we used to rent before we bought here, I had a house gallery, so in one room all of the pictures were houses, and I've got hundreds of them. There's a little cute one. I love that. I might keep this one because I love the little sheep on it. I love it, absolutely love it. And that was filmed at Sutton Needlecraft Centre, which isn't there anymore. They had one in Coventry and one in Stratford. It was a massive needle workshop. Got to know the lady very well there, but that's really cute. I like that one. And then in the kind of same vein, same designer, is that with the little cows, sheep and chickens. What am I about? Sheep and chickens, I think they're meant to be. Yeah. And then I cannot believe that I had the eyesight to do these. It's a set of 3. These were by a company called Lenate, and it's like tapestry. But it is one thread of stranded embroidery thread, one strand over one thread on that linen. Can you see that? That's actually stitched. I cannot believe that I did that without any magnification. There's another one. I might keep these as well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know whether to keep them or try and sell them. But yeah, I remember sitting in the garden at our old house and doing those in the summer in the sunshine when I was on 6 weeks holidays. I don't know whether I've shown that one or not. Yeah, so there's lots of things coming to life, but we have decided that we're going to try and have a massive declutter. As we don't want to be in a position where we've got lots of things. Although being a crafter, it's hard, isn't it? It's really hard. I like my crafting things and I won't be getting rid of those. And Mr. Paper&Twine said he's got no problem with me having this room as like a workshop. But I've got to fit all of my crafty stuff in here. And that's going to be challenging without letting go of a lot of it. And of course I'm accumulating stuff as well. So in this room, it's mostly paper crafting. In the living room, I've got a chest of drawers, which is quite a big chest of drawers. It's got fabric in it, a little bit of fabric, some yarn, lots of little bits and pieces, and a little bit of cross stitch. In Molly's room, there's yarn. In my room, in my cupboard and under the bed, there's yarn. There isn't anything in Harry's room, and there isn't anything in Ella's room. But in Molly's room, under the bed, there's like stuff that I used to do for craft fairs, and there's 2 beds in there. There's stuff under both beds, and yarn. There's yarn in her room. Yeah, and I'm getting back into my knitting, and I don't want to get rid of my yarn because you just don't know what you're going to do you really? And I'm thinking I've probably got 20 years of decent crafting in me. 20 years, and then I'll start getting rid of it. But I am going to have a look through, I think, all of my Rowan knitting magazines. Now some of them hold their value, and I've got some going back probably 20 years, and I think I am going to sell those what I'm going to do is take a photograph of the patterns that I like and would potentially knit, and I can always just purchase the single pattern on Ravelry. There's no point having, I mean, there's like a whole cubby in the bookcase in the kitchen, because I've just acquired some more cookery books from my mother-in-law, and I like to collect cookery books. So I've got what have I got? I've got a Rick Stein Spanish cookery book. I've got an Antonio Carluccio. I've not got any of his recipes, and I do like Italian food. And there's another one as well. Oh, Jamie Oliver American food. Talking of food, we can offer you nachos and salsa. Yes, very nice, very nice. Yeah, so it's hard. It's really, really hard. Yeah, I'm just surrounded by stuff everywhere. So I need to tell you about Barry, don't I? I told you earlier on he's got a COB on. Yes, Betty has got a new job. Yeah, Betty has got a job in a little tea room in Gretna Green, and she's moving on the 15th of March. Don't know what day of the week that is. Actually, I could tell you if I look at my little calendar from Christine, of Christine's cards and things. 15th of March is a Tuesday. Funny day of the week to move, isn't it? But yeah, she's moving there on the 15th of March. Yeah, and she's got a little job in a tea room in Gretna Green. So Barry is not very happy, because if they stay together, it's going to be a long distance relationship. And she still really hasn't forgiven him for the London Eye debacle. Yeah, she didn't have a head for heights, and he took her up on an all singing, all dancing, champagne and canapes in a private pod on the London Eye. And she freaked out a bit. And he's tried hard, bless him. He's tried hard. But he's going round here with a face like thunder, crashing and banging. And we've had a few mugs broken. So, Mindy, I think when I've drunk my coffee out of this, I think I'm going to use it to store my blending brushes in. Because it's too nice to use as a mug. And if it's on my windowsill with things in, I can see it all the time. And I'm going to leave it there, because I'm back tomorrow, like a bad smell. I'm back tomorrow with 12-month Christmas collaboration. So yeah, thank you so much. Please do like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to comment down below. Hit that notification bell so you know when I next upload. And I know I'm massively behind on comments. I'm trying not to look at my screen at night. I'm trying to read my book instead, and I'm just mega busy, and I must apologise. I'm so behind on people's videos. I'm really sorry. I will, do my best to catch up, and yeah, and I might watch, I might not comment, so you might not know that I've been. Anyway, I will be back soon, like a bad smell, as I've already said. Take care. Bye now.